my beauties, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. In this video I'm going to be sharing with you a day to night time makeup look for the Valentine's Day. In the day it's going to be a soft glittery eye look with a nude lip just like this, and we are going to amp up this look to the night, throw in a bold lip in there and also do a winged eyeliner, just make it a little bit more glamorous. Now we love celebrating Valentine's Day, whether at home with a cozy dinner or outside, because it also doubles up as my husband's birthday. And this year around, it's even more special because it's my daughter's first Valentine's Day. To be honest with you, I need a reason to celebrate. And this year I'm celebrating Valentine's Day with Amazon, and I picked out some incredible new makeup from their very extensive makeup library. And I tried my hands on some beautiful, incredible makeup. I love playing with makeup, and that's what we're going to do in this video. So sit tight, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and you've also hit the notification bell. Do also follow me on my Instagram, and now let's dive right into it. So I got you guys up close and zoomed in a little bit so that you can see the makeup application. You can also see how I'm blending the eyeshadows. I'm going to be using the Sugar Base of Glory Pore Minimizing Primer first. So I'm going to be using two primers. Let us go in with this, and I'm going to be taking this and using on my T-zone in specific. I'm going to start on my nose, a little bit of enlarged pores that I have on my cheek area, and then also on my forehead, on my chin. So I'm going to go in with my foundation first, and I'm going to use my most favorite drugstore foundation. This is super affordable and absolutely love how this sits on the skin. You can build it up, you can make it look like a natural coverage as well. You can work around with this foundation really well. This is the Superstay Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation from Maybelline. I have two shades here. I've said this many a times that I need to mix my foundations. Always make sure that you shake your foundations really well before you're applying them. Now to this I'm going to add an oil primer, which is not a very heavy primer. This is a beautiful primer just to add that little bit of dewiness because this is a fairly matte foundation. I have the Color Bar Perfect Selfie Primer Oil. This is such an incredible product. It's not very heavy, like I said. So I'm just going to take a drop of this literally. So I've mixed the foundation at the back of my hand, and I'm just going to dot this in, and I'm just going to blend it with a beauty sponge. You can use a brush if you like. I like to shear down the coverage of the foundation. I like foundations that start looking skin-like. Now moving on, I'm going to go in with concealer, and I'm going to be using two concealers. I'm first going to use a concealer to cover up my under eye dark circles. Even the inner corner of my eye has darkness. So this one is from L'Oreal. This is the Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the shade 312 Amber. And then I use a highlighting concealer which I love quite a lot, and this is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. Love the fat doe foot applicator here. I'm just going to take a little bit and I'm going to go upwards as well. If you see, I have a very prominent darkness in the inner corner, and then I am going to use a little bit on the outer corner. I'm going to dab a little bit because I want my eyeshadows to stick, and then a little bit right here, and then I'm just going to blend it out. I'm just going to put a highlighting concealer in this depth because I want that to camouflage and kind of, you know, the depth to kind of show a little bit less. So I'm just going to blend this out as well. Then I'm going to take the highlighting concealer, and you will see that I'm using my sponge because I like blending my concealers also with the sponge. If you want a little bit of higher coverage, go in with a brush. I'm going to look down, and if you see there is a depth underneath my eyes, I'm just going to put it right there to lift that area a little bit, and that's about it. Now once I'm done with my concealer work, so my base is ready, I'm going to set that in. I'm going to go in with a loose powder. This is a translucent powder from Sugar, and I'm just going to take the sponge that you get inside. I also like to do it underneath my eyes. This way your under eye concealer is going to set really well. And of course this is going to lift and highlight the under eye area as well. Now once the base makeup is in place, it's really up to you whether you want to do your eyeshadow first, or you want to do your brow first, or you want to go ahead and warm up your face a little bit. I like to use my bronzer first because I like that warmth to my skin immediately after putting foundation. And I'm going to go in with this Sugar Contour Mini Bronzer. This is 02 Woody Wonder. This is a very, very beautiful kind of a brown. But what I like to do is I like to bring till here around my cheek because I want to lift this area up when I'm smiling. So I'm just going to put a line first, and then I'm going to blend it upwards. So with the bronzer, you want to make sure that you're blending it really nicely and you're not leaving it at one place. Like, it shouldn't look like a line, it should look nicely well blended. Then moving on, I'm going to take a loose powder. So I'm going in with Maybelline Fit Me loose powder in the shade 15. This is light. And I'm going to chisel this part a little bit and then blend the powder downwards. Now once my bronzer is done, I like to go ahead and add some color to my cheeks. So I'm going to go ahead and put my blush. I'm using the Revolution Duo Blush and Highlighter, which I totally love. This is such an incredible color. Like, the color itself is so beautiful, and this duo is travel friendly. I love carrying this with me. I really love the quality here, and of course the color is so good for Indian skin. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Brow Artist Genius Kit. This has been in the market for such a long time. It's one of my favorite makeup products, and I'm just going to start filling my brows here. And basically what I'm doing is I'm filling with a very light hand. I'm not going heavy here because we need definition, but we want the brows to look natural. Okay, now let's move on to the exciting part, and that is doing up the eyes. I have two eyeshadow palettes here, the Makeup Revolution Ultimate Nudes Light and the Ultimate Nudes Dark. These are such incredible eyeshadow palettes. The moment I set my eyes on these on Amazon, I had to pick these up. So I'm going to be mixing and seeing whatever I feel like. So I'm just going to pick up the shades and go on with them. I am, however, going to try and keep it simple and not complicate this. So first I'm going to go in with the dark palette, and I'm going to take a very pointed brush because I want to shape my crease basically, and I want to bring that crease out nicely. So I'm just going to dig my brush into this brown shade. There are obviously no names here, so I'm going to be pointing the shades out to you. Basically, I'm looking at my crease line and I'm just going to shape that through. So I'm not going to dig too much in like the brush. I'm just going to define this area, and in the outer corner I am going to make a V. I have to say, these eyeshadow palettes are so pigmented. I've used Makeup Revolution in the past as well. They turn out to be great quality most of the times, and so affordable as well. Once I've achieved the desired transition color look for both the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and put the same shade in my lower lash line as well. And I'm just going to blend it out with the same brush. I'm going to go in with the same brush and pick up this little bit of a plum shade. This is not a brown, this is a slightly plum kind of a color. And I'm going to go ahead and tap off the excess, and I'm going to put it in the outer corner and then a little bit towards the crease. This is because I want a little bit of a more definition, and I just want to make sure that I continue with that outer corner V, and then whatever's left in my brush, I'm going to, with a very light hand, blend it inwards. Following the same sequence, I'm going to put it in the lower lash line as well, and I'm just going to blend this out really nicely. Now I'm going to pick up the light palette and I'm going to pick up this very nude shade. So what I'm doing is I'm giving a base to my glitter. I'm going to take a flat brush like this, and I'm going to dip into this. This is a very light, like a powder pink kind of a color, and I'm just going to spread it out all over my lid. Now I'm going to go ahead in the dark palette, back to the dark palette, and I'm going to pick up this very beautiful mauvey kind of a glitter, which is absolutely stunning. I'm going to put it in the inner corner and also on my lid. To complete the eyes, I'm going to be using the Maybelline False Lash Lift Mascara. So I'm going to look up, look down actually, and then I'm going to wiggle the brush through my eyelashes so that my eyelashes coat nicely and evenly. Ideally, I should have set my makeup in place first, but if you are doing this look, do that first, then go in with mascara. But now I'm going to let the mascara dry down and then set my makeup in. I'm going to be using the Sugar Grand Finale Dewy Setting Mist. This is a luminous finish one. It's a great one at that. Sets the makeup in place really well. So in the meanwhile, let's go ahead and finish the lips. I'm using a nude color. This is Faces Canada, and this is their lip crayon. The shade that I have here is Hazel 19. So the good thing about crayons is that you can outline your lips and then you can go ahead and fill as well. And this is definitely a lip crayon which is very smooth and buttery. It doesn't dry out your lips. So guys, that's the finished look, and I love how this look has turned out to be. It's perfect for the day. It has soft, sultry, glittery eyes, but you also have a nude lip in here. It's a perfect combination in my opinion. I love the glitters in here. The makeup products, oh my god, they sat really well together, especially the eyeshadow palettes. Absolute killer right there. And this nude lip is making me so happy. For the night look, I'll show you how I added the winged eyeliner and the kohl to my eyes. But before that, I moved away from the traditional red lip and I decided to go a little bit more bolder and more sexier and go in with a more plum, like a deep plum shade, and that's what I have here. This is such an incredible shade from Sugar, and this is called Grand Berries, one of my favorite deep shades to wear. I think this looks perfect for the Valentine's Day. So for the eyeliner, I'm using the black waterproof liquid eyeliner from Color Bar. I'm using the Faces Magnet Eyes Kajal, and I'm just going to take this and I'm going to put it in my top waterline. So I also went ahead and added the kohl in my lower waterline because I just felt that was tying up the whole look together. So guys, with that, it's a wrap. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and also hit the notification bell. Also, let me know in the comments section which was your favorite look. Did you like the daytime look or did you like the nighttime look? Until I see you next, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take good care of yourselves. Wish you all a very happy Valentine's Day. Lots of love. Bye-bye.